Go to our CNN chief Supreme Court analyst, Joan Biskupic, who is in the newsroom. What's happening, Joan?
Supreme Court just this minute, Brianna, announced it's going to take up challenge to President Trump's order lifting birthright citizenship. You might remember on January 20th, his first day in office, he took his Sharpie pen and he said, this is a big one. And what he did was he tried to eliminate the automatic birthright citizenship that all Americans have had for more than a century. And what that does, it goes to the 14th Amendment of the Constitution that says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States. That means that anyone who's born here, Brianna, automatically becomes a U.S. citizen. And what Donald Trump's executive order tried to do was say anyone who was born of someone who was not here lawfully or who was here on some sort of temporary status, that person's baby would not automatically be a citizen. It's a very it's probably of all the Trump actions that have been taken to date, Brianna, this one is the most challenging because what it does is it flies in the face of the 14th Amendment that was adopted in 1868, and it flies in the face of an 1898 Supreme Court precedent that said, even if you were born of, in that case, it happened to be a Chinese national, even if you were born of someone who was not here as a U.S. citizen, you definitely still have citizenship here in the U.S., Brianna. And the court has not set exactly what the timetable will be for hearing oral arguments, but I imagine they would be in the spring with a decision by the end of June.
Okay, so how would that play out? We would then just see the normal oral arguments. And I notice you're pointing at your ear, Joan. I think maybe you're having some
Now
kind of
I can hear you. Now
okay, you can hear me now. All right, so
Yes,
how would that play out? We would just be able to hear oral arguments and really get a sense of where the justices are on this issue.
Exactly. Just as a kind of reminder of what's happened, the Supreme Court took up a...
So here's what I don't understand. And before we get started, this is My Thoughts Uncut. I'm your host, Terrence Manning. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. So 1865, slavery ended. The reason why this 14th Amendment came about in 1868 is because of the slaves' descendants, because they were clearly brought here without consent, and it allowed them to have citizenship in the United States of America. It's the least they can do, right? All these other people that have their babies here and they're not citizens, they're legally here at that, and they have their kids here, it's a slap in the face to the people that were slaves. That's what it is. Let's continue.